Alright, hello everybody. So today what I want to do is I want to try to show you a couple of basic T-junctions and the way I like to do them on here. So I'm going to try to do a series, I guess, where if you're like me, you don't really understand how these games play and you just like to play solo and just kind of mess around on here. I don't know why I'm keep talking. Alright. So basically the point of any T-junction is to join any two lines that you want to join together that split off into different directions. And so the way I like to do them is with the tunnels, because you don't have the speed penalty of the bridges. And it just looks a little bit cleaner this way to me. So the way I like to do them is the first one I want to build is... Alright, well, no. First what we're going to do is we're going to look at our main line. You can see I've already kind of removed the section where I'm going to join the T, where I'm splitting off the line. So the first thing I want to do from the main line to the split is do the merge for the split line, or the secondary line, whatever you want to call it. So that would be right-hand drive. Alright, so that would be this side in this case. So the smallest I've been able to get this particular T-junction is about this size, which is 14 tiles by 8. 14 by 8. Okay, that's not terrible. But that does take up a kind of a good footprint. But this design allows for me the highest flow of traffic anyway. So this particular T, we're going to take the... Alright, so there's that line. We want to come off one. Delete that one. So this is our merge. So we're splitting off this line. And we're splitting off that line. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I feel so weird talking to myself. Alright. So that... Let me change my signals back. Alright, so that's that part of it done. So now what we want to come back here and do is do our split from this line. So the merge is always going to go on the inside, because in theory the train already has speed coming from this direction. So it's either going to continue going straight, or it's going to come split off here and hold its speed through this corner. So that one can be the shorter one, so I always make this merge the inside one. And then what we want to do is come back right where this V is, indent it so we can plant our tunnel. And then right here is about the smallest you're going to be able to make it. And then we're going to use that to split from this line. Drop your tunnel in right there. Alright, and so we're traveling from this direction, we're splitting onto here. And we're going inside, outside. Alright, so this one is the outside line, so I need to go back a little bit further. Nope, nope, wrong one. Oh, well, I need to go back even further. Alright, so that way we can drop again. Alright, there we go. Alright, and so that's how I like to build my main basic split. So we're with the right-hand drive, blah, blah, blah. So we have our first split here, goes off into this line, or continues straight. Yeah, I did that right. Okay. Outside keeps going straight. Inside goes under this, splits, same line. And this splits off, from this line coming from this direction. Now, one thing I like to do sometimes, and I'm not going to do it on this one because the amount of traffic I plan to have on this line isn't really going to be that much, but for heavier traffic lines, such as this one, like I need to go back to do, so I'm going to go ahead and delete these path signals that I would normally use right here. And because this is going to be the line with the heaviest traffic, we're going to prioritize this line coming through this split. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep our path signals at the splits themselves. But that's the only thing that's going to stay the same about this one. So what we're going to change is down here at the end. So this line going this, it's split then merge. It's always split before the merge on every line. So split from here, keep going forward, merge. So at this merge, we're going to drop an entry signal right here on the line we want to deprioritize. And so same thing over here where this splits and is going to merge onto this side. I keep pressing buttons. We're going to drop another entry signal. Then the exit signal. I like, I tend to put them almost right here at the entrance of the split. Right after it splits off, I'll let it have like one room or one block and then put my entrance signal. So we're going to drop another entrance signal, or exit signal, my bad. These are the exit signals on the prioritized line. And then we go back. Combo signals, drop your combos on your merges. And that's just because I don't have a lot of room to do the whole thing like this for the priorities. And I found out for my T's, it doesn't really matter that much because whatever's in this junction, I want gone out of this junction as soon as possible. And also this doesn't allow for a lot of binding, and it smooths things out a lot, really, especially when I start to do stupid things and have a lot of trains on one line. So, and yeah, that's just one of the basic T-junctions. Another T-junction that we know how to do. Alright, so basically your simplest T-junction, it doesn't take up a lot of space, but it also doesn't allow for a lot of traffic but it doesn't bind either if you do it with pass signals, so that's always a good thing. So we're just going to make sure we connect to all lines. Which way? Alright, so in, and in. Cool. Outbound lines. And you always want to do your block signal a little bit away from these, just so you don't have them right up on here so they don't bind that much. Because you will sometimes get something that'll pull through here, it'll get stopped at this block signal, and it'll kind of just lock up this whole thing until it's clear. But that really all depends on the amount of traffic you plan on having through that area. And then over here, I'm gonna build one more T. Kind of differently over here, because I didn't leave myself a lot of room to work with over here. So what I'm gonna do over here, I guess I can create a little more room. No, I don't feel like I'm comfortable making a right turn at that angle. Well, actually, I might be overthinking that one. Because really, what do I need this line to do? I just need it to go from the station to... Okay. So actually, I can do that. So this T is going to be a one-way T. Like, there's only one way to get in this station and only one way to get out of this station. So this is going to be a T-junction I didn't plan for, really. So the way we're going to do this is what I want, because this is what I'm going to consider a main line, even though I don't want it to have a lot of traffic. So what I want to do is I want a way into the station, obviously. But then if I do that, we got to bury this. But what I was thinking was about our way out of the station. We're going to send it, but do I really want to send it all the way around this ring just to have it come? Really, we're just sending it one place, so we really only need one direction out of here. So that kind of lets me just kind of cheat a little bit and do something a little bit like this. So we want that one there, because this is only going to go, but we want... I don't want that to bind. So I can add a path signal there. And then the one-way paths. Okay, so this will path all the way to here. Okay. That's one way, or it can go into the station. And this can... Here's my exit. I can path, but I can't make that turn, so it should default to this signal block. Okay. That may or may not work. I don't know. We'll see. Another T-junction. Yay! Did I do this wrong? No, I'm doing it right. La-di-da-da, Did I do this wrong? A little bit wrong. I got confused.